Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It with Letitia. I am super excited to have another great topic for you guys today. Please remember to always subscribe. We appreciate your support. So today we are going to talk about grants. As a business owner, we are always looking for ways in which we can get money that can help us with our business. So before I go any further, what exactly are grants? The quick and easy way to describe that is grants are money that you do not have to pay back. So we love those. A great example of that is during the pandemic, what we were able to get what was called the PPP loan, which is the Paycheck Protection Loan. What that just simply meant is that if you had people on your payroll, you were able to qualify for a certain amount of money based off of the number of employees that you had. As long as the majority of that money was used to pay your employees to stay in business, guess what? You didn't have to pay that money back. I was definitely fortunate enough to be able to qualify for the PPP loan, not once, but twice, and I got it. It was definitely a game changer for me and our company, and it allowed us to continue to stay in business and not have to close down because of the pandemic. So we are definitely grateful for that. So yes, grants are very, very good. However, let me tell you on the other side, they are not easy to get. See, one of the things that people fail to realize is that when ask for certain credentials or criteria for meeting what is expected for you to get a grant, one of those things is knowing first and foremost, why do you need a grant? What is your reason for that? Most people have no idea. Some people may say, well, I need a grant because I want to start a business. Some may say I need a grant to stay in business, which was a lot of us during the pandemic. And some may say I need it just for simply operational costs. All of those things are okay. The issue is that you need to know specifically what your reasoning are for getting a grant. When you apply for them, these are going to be questions that's going to be asked on your application. So you need to know this before going into it. The great thing is that while you may or may not get it, it definitely does make you focus and start thinking about your business more clearly, because these are answers that you would have to make anyway when you are doing the application process. One of the things that I can tell you though, again, grants aren't easy, but they are plentiful. There's a lot of them out there. In this episode, I'm going to go ahead and break down for you 3 different opportunities in which you can get grants. One of the things that I can tell you is that if you are actually actively involved in different organizations that are nonprofits, those are ways for you to be able to get notifications of any upcoming grants that may be available and that may be applicable to your industry. Some grants are just that. They are industry specific, so they may not apply to you. Some grants may be as little as $1,000, and I know I'm saying as little as $1,000, so please forgive me. I don't mean that 1,000 is not a lot of money, but I'm just telling you about the amount. Some can be as high as in the thousands, $5,000, $10,000, $25,000. It just depends on who is actually supplying the grant and what specifically the grant is for. One of the things that I can tell you is getting certifications is going to help you with that grant process. 2 of the certifications that we currently have right now is MBE as well as WBE. So we are a certified minority business owner as well as certified women business owners. So when you are applying for those grants, with each of those certifications, it comes with its own license number, so to speak, like an ID. So if you have grants that's out there, or you hear about grants that are targeting specifically minorities or for women, once you put that number in there, it almost like takes you up the ladder and puts you in a more playing field because you went taking a step further and getting a certification. Now, let me say, I cannot guarantee you that that is the case. That has been my experience, but it does not mean that that is the case for everything. So let me be very clear. having a certification in any organization does not guarantee placement and getting the actual grant, and it does not guarantee you're going to get a grant. It just helps to solidify that you are certified in those areas. So let me be clear with that. The other thing is that I want to tell you 3 different places in which you can apply for grants, all of which I actually participate in. I have not actually had the privilege of getting a grant from any of these organizations, but I have absolutely applied for each one that they have submitted to me because I am what I would consider myself part of their network. The first one would be called Hello Alice. Now that I got through Amazon and just being an Amazon business owner. And periodically, I would say probably on a bare minimum, about once a month, I would get an email on my desk telling me about a specific grant that they have available. Some of those grants does not apply to me. Some actually apply to my clients, and I will let them know about that. But at the end of the day, like I said, because I have applied to be a part of this organization, I have the ability to get these emails, which means that I can apply as often as I need to. Now, again, they are very, very detailed in regards to asking you questions about your business. The second is Women's Net. Again, just like Hello Alice, is just being a part of a network of people, a group of women that allows you to not only be a part of them, they give you different opportunities to be on their calls, to give you different information about business that's going on. But one of those things they definitely give you is also an opportunity to apply for a grant. And the last one is Ladies Who Launch. Now, this one is fairly new. I just joined them probably within the last few months. But again, because I am part of their network, I am privy to a lot of their Zoom calls, as well as emails telling me about certain grants that may or may not be applicable to me. So once again, as a business owner, there's a lot of things that we have to always be privy to make sure that we are staying abreast of what's going on. And one of those things is keeping yourself in alignment with different organizations that not only just giving you information, but also offer you different opportunities for you, in this case, to be able to apply for and to get a grant. Thanks again for watching this episode of Let's Talk About It with Letitia. Please again, remember to subscribe. You can also go to our website for more information about our company and the services that we offer at premiertaxga.com. Have a fantastic day.